Hi, Assalamualaikum, and good day, everyone. We are from Group 10 that consists of 3 members, which started with me. My name is Mohd bin Azmi with metric number 213222.
My name is Mohd Khushaini bin Kamaruzaman and my metric number is 213141.
Hi, my name is Ikhwan bin Ismail. My metric number is 213087.
All right, so welcome to this forum on the vital issues surrounding thermal stress in welding. We have two esteemed panelists from our group who will provide valuable insights into this topic. Let me introduce them. First, we have Khushaini, a dedicated member of our group with a strong background in engineering and strength of material. Khushaini, could you briefly introduce yourself and share your expertise in this field?
Okay, thank you, Azrul. I'm Khushaini and I have been studying engineering with a focus on strength of material. Throughout our coursework, my group members and I have extensively researched thermal stress in welding. We have conducted experiments and analysis to gain insights into this important topic. I'm excited to contribute to this forum and share our findings with all of you.
All right, thank you, Khushaini, for that introduction. We are honored to have your expertise here. Now let me introduce our second panelist, which is Ikhwan. Ikhwan is also a dedicated student in our group, specializing in welding and its applications. Ikhwan, please tell us a bit about yourself and your experience with thermal stress in welding.
Okay, thank you, Azrul. I'm Ikhwan, and I have been studying welding techniques and their applications and their practical applications. As part of our coursework, my group members and I have conducted various experiments and hands-on projects related to thermal stress in welding. We have encountered challenges and developed strategies to mitigate this issue. I'm thrilled to be part of this forum and share our insights on managing thermal stress in welding applications.
Thank you, Ikhwan, for joining us today. Your expertise in welding application will undoubtedly enrich our discussion. Now, let's move on to the question for our panelists. Khushaini, based on your research and expertise, could you provide an example that highlights the challenges posed by thermal stress in welding, specifically one that you encountered during our welding laboratory?
Certainly, Azrul. One of the challenges we encountered was the deformation and distortion of welded joints due to uneven heating and cooling. For example, when we welded two metal plates together, we observed that the welded joint experienced significant changes in shape and also dimension. This deformation and distortion can compromise the structural integrity of the welded structure. It emphasizes the importance of understanding and managing thermal stress to ensure reliable welds.
Okay, thank you, Khushaini, for that insightful example. Deformation and distortion are indeed critical issues to consider in welding application. Now, let's turn to Ikhwan. Based on your practical experience, could you share an example that illustrates the impact of inadequate thermal stress management in welding?
Certainly, Azrul. Okay, during our welding practicals, we encountered situations where inadequate thermal stress management led to the developments of cracks in the welded joint. The high thermal gradients experienced during the welding can induce stresses that result in cracks or weld defects. It highlighted the importance of effective thermal stress management techniques to ensure the strength and the reliability of the welds.
Thank you, Ikhwan, for the shedding light on the impact of inadequate thermal stress management. These examples demonstrate the significance for addressing thermal stress issue in welding application. Now, let's move forward and discuss possible modifications and techniques to mitigate thermal stress. Khushaini, based on our experiment or laboratory, could you provide an example of a modification that can reduce thermal stress and its practical implication?
Absolutely, Azrul. One modification we found effective is preheating the base material before welding. Before preheating, we can reduce the temperature gradient between the weld and surrounding areas, minimizing thermal stress. For instance, in a construction project involving large steel structures, preheating the base material can be achieved using specialized heating equipment. This action helps to maintain uniform temperature distribution, reducing the risk of deformation and cracks.
Thank you, Khushaini, for the example. Preheating indeed plays a crucial role in managing thermal stress. Now, let's hear from Ikhwan. Ikhwan, could you provide an example of how proper welding techniques and sequence can help decrease the thermal stress?
Of course, Azrul. A typical example of proper welding techniques is such as use of pulse welding and low heat input welding techniques. By employing this method, we can reduce the total heat input, thereby controlling the temperature and subsequent the thermal stress. For instance, in the aerospace industry, where precise and controlled welding is crucial, pulse welding techniques are commonly used. Adjusting welding parameters such as current, voltage, travel speed, and electrode size can also influence the heat input and subsequent the thermal stress, therefore providing more control over the welding process.
Thank you, Ikhwan, for sharing the example. Proper welding technique and sequence indeed contribute to minimizing thermal stress. In conclusion, this forum has shed light on the vital issues surrounding thermal stress in welding. We have explored the challenges posed by deformations, cracks, and inadequate stress management. Our esteemed panelists, Khushaini and Ikhwan, have provided examples and insights into modifications and techniques to mitigate thermal stress, such as preheating, optimizing welding parameters, and the last one is considering material selection. By understanding and addressing thermal stress in welding applications, we can ensure the quality, reliability, and longevity of weld structures. I want to express my sincere gratitude to Khushaini and Ikhwan for their valuable contribution to this discussion. Thank you all for participating and sharing your thoughts. Let's continue our effort to advance the field of welding and thermal stress management. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.